Morning, everyone. I hope y'all stay tuned to watch this video to the end and to like, share, subscribe to the channel. But anyway, the topic of the day is when to let go. You have to be very, very careful with decisions that you make with certain individuals because a lot of people, they may have your best interests at heart in the beginning, but in the end, that person may turn into an enemy, someone who would do anything to uh, make life uncomfortable. And and a lot of people don't know when enough is enough, when to let go, when they've reached the end of the road, and they just can't see that they reached the end of the road. Uh, with time, everything, with due time, everything heals. Everything. There's no stopping it. No matter what you do, no matter how loud you scream, no matter how hard you kick, it will not stop. And the topic of today is when do you, what age does a child have to be considered a young adult? When when do you let go? When do you stop taking care of that child every day? I know people fall short. I know people need help. I know young adults need guidance. But when do you stop holding that child's hand? Uh, I know everyone matures at a different age. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But when do you stop just caring for this person every day, day in and day out? I know a lot of people. A lot of people always say that they have to check on their baby, and I be like, "Your baby? How old is your baby?" And they tell me 28. Yeah, he or she is my little baby, and I be thinking like, they, that's an old baby. That is an extremely old baby. When I think of babies, I think of people under the age of 5, under the age of 5 years old. So when do you let go? Uh, when is a proper time to stop paying child support? It's just a question. Just a question. I know it could be a touchy subject, but I was just thinking, when do you let go? Uh, I'm not saying like just kick the young adult out your house when they turn 18. I feel like they can stay long as they want, long as they're doing something productive. That's my personal opinion. But I feel like I'm not just gonna be forking over money every day. Hey, Dad, I need this, I need that. Because at some point in time, I feel like you can get a little part-time job. If you want to live with me, you don't have to pay any bills. But at the same time, I'm gonna be monitoring. That's gonna be one of the group. I'm gonna be monitoring your spending habits. You're going to have to be saving some money. I know you might want a new pair of shoes or something. That's fine, but not every pay period, not every paycheck. You don't have to buy new stuff. Just throwing your money away every paycheck. But I feel like you can stay with me for free as long as you're doing something productive. You have to have a job or full-time student. If you're a young adult with a child, uh, you need to be taking care of your child. Um, I babysit. I'm not babysitting for you to go to the club. No, I'm not doing that. But if you have to go to class and you having babysitter problems and I'm not doing that at the time, I watch the child. Or if you had to go to work, I watch the child. But I'm not watching your child for you to go out and just party, go out, going out with some friends. We're gonna have a few drinks. I'm not, me personally, I'm not doing that. But again, what age do you think is a good age to just step back and to let that young adult figure out things? I'm not just saying just leave them out in the cold. I'm just step back, let them figure out some stuff on their own. And when is a proper time to start training a child to be a young adult, a young productive adult? Because I done spoke to a few women in my lifetime with children, and they're very protective over their children. And just simple little stuff like, I need help cutting the grass. I need help cut. Oh, my baby ain't going out there to cut no grass. It's too hot. Or to take out the trash. I believe those things help shape, help mold young adults. Uh, Wash the dishes. I mean, even though I don't believe in someone paying the bills, uh, if it's within reason, if they want to help out, sure, why not? I mean, you do live here, but when it comes to daily tasks around the house, I personally believe in that young adults should carry the weight. Uh, I mean, it's not asking much for someone to wash the dishes, take out the trash, cut the grass, and you living rent free. Um, but my that, but for the record, my children, something I'm ashamed of. I fell short, but uh, I do pay. I pay child support, and I have a young adult child, and I've experienced the mother. She is having a hard time trying to transition uh, with the child being a young adult. She sees her big baby, and I see my child, but I also see a young man, and I'm just wondering, when do you step back? When do you tell your child to, hey, you need to get a part-time job. You need to be pulling your own weight. You need to pay your own phone bill, buy your own clothes, um, buy like food. Me personally, if I got something, it's enough. Go ahead, knock yourself out. But when do you step back? When is the proper time to step back? When is the proper time to start molding? Is what I'm trying to get some feedback on. Uh, I know everyone is different. There's no wrong answer, but it's just something I've been thinking about, and yeah, I'd like to have some feedback from you all, and I hope you all took the time to listen to the video, because this topic has been on my mind heavy. Uh, tell you the truth, it's past experiences. It's been rocky, but it could have been a lot worse, a lot worse. Um, and like how would you prepare a young adult? I know it could be scary. I've talked to this person a few times, and they're struggling with trying to grasp the concept of being a young adult. They think that they're still a child, and I was just thinking back when I was a teenager, transitioning into adulthood. It was scary. Mom and dad, excuse me, they sat me down. They told me, hey, look, you gotta pay your own phone bill now. They told me I could stay as long as I wanted to. I stayed at the family house up until I was 30 plus. I live on my own now, but they told me that as long as I worked and I had a child, my young adult child I'm talking about now at the time, well, they wasn't a young adult then, but he is now. But he was, pretty young at the time. They told me as long as I help support my child, work, and pay all my personal bills, I could stay for free. Or I had to work. I had to work because I had my child. I didn't have the option of being a full-time student, but that was my option. You know, mom and dad, uh, and I also had responsibilities around the house too, as well. I had to cut the grass, take out the trash, stuff like that. Make sure our garage was swept, uh, free from any trash or debris, anything like that. And that was pretty much it. Um, when money was involved, it wasn't really no set schedule. Dad, he he never really said anything unless he was like enforcing what my mom told me. Uh, but other than that, he really didn't say too much. Like my mom, every now and again, she would ask me for some money, and not no whole lot of money. Like she wasn't trying to take my whole check or anything. She probably asked like $50 or something, and it wasn't like no everyday thing. It wasn't. But yeah, for the most part, 90% of the stay was I was financially free uh from any bills or anything. I didn't really have no responsibilities towards that. But my personal bills, I was 100% responsible for. But that's how I grew up. I was always told family, family, family sticks together. Yeah, we talked about that all the time. Family, family, family. The bus stops here. And the relationship, my mom passed, but the relationship with my dad, it remains solid. It's a solid relationship. Uh, Never had any problems. Might argue, and that doesn't get too wild, And that problem, when I use the word argue, but when he says something, I'm grown now. I'll speak up for myself, but nothing too disrespectful. Um, Nothing that we'll walk away from each other and be like, I never speak to that person again. I never speak to that man again. I don't care if he's my dad or I don't care if that's my son. We'll never, none of that. Relationship good. You know, adults, you're not going to see everything the same all the time. But yeah, our relationship is solid. My mom passed away almost 13 years ago now. But up until then, her and my dad was married, high school sweetheart. So there's a lot of things that was instilled in me, but I feel short. So that's why I have children out of the household. I feel short. Nothing I'm proud of, but I was just wanting to get some feedback on some things and to see how you all looked at it from your point of view of what would be the proper time to let go of your child's hand. Um, I'm just step away, nothing like just they come to you, ask you for advice, you give them the feedback, the best advice that you possibly can give them. But you're not just holding this person's hand, this child's hand, or young adult's hand, all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Just giving them room to figure out stuff on their own. But hope y'all watch this video all the way through. Hope I didn't bore y'all. I'm a middle-aged man, and I'm trying to figure out a lot of things. I'm not perfect, but I'm not the worst. Well, I don't feel like I'm the worst. I try. I put effort in whatever I'm doing. I try to take pride in it. And yeah. And with that being said, I made this video just thinking out loud to get y'all feedback, and I hope I get a response. I hope y'all take the time to check this video out. And I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope I don't bore you too much. But if anyone that feels the same, yeah, please give me some feedback.